Hey guys, welcome to the Sun Stand. What a win that was. What a win. I was there to witness it. It was a pretty bad first quarter. We started off poorly, but we got there in the end. And, we got the win. It's like I said last week. If I knew that we would win once we got up, and I was saying to the people that were sitting next to me, "We're up. We're not losing it." We drew at one stage, but then sailed away again. I knew we had it in the bag once we got up. It was clear sailing from there, I reckon. As I was saying last week, if we had got up against Carlton, it could have been a completely different story there as well. But unfortunately, we couldn't get up against Carlton. We suffered the consequences. We bounced back this week, which was really good to see. It's crazy how much we need Sam Flanders off that half back line, and it really showed today. His elite footwork and his run off the half back line was insane. And yeah, I'm glad we got the win. We were the better team. Essendon kicked poorly in front of goals. Yeah, it was just not a very good game for Essendon supporters. If you're an Essendon supporter watching this, let me know how you guys think. But, I was reading some comments on Facebook and Instagram as the Essendon supporters were saying that the free kicks were untoward. It was biased umpiring, but it was 21-19 free kicks. Like, I don't know what more you want from the umpires. Yes, there were some dodgy calls, but the dodgy calls went both ways. Like, Lukosius got pinged in the back line for holding in the forward line for holding the ball. He just picked it up and then got tackled, and it was holding the ball. Like, how are we meant to get... Like, I understand from the AFL's point of view, the holding the ball call is dodgy, and they want to make a stand on it, so they're paying almost everything holding the ball. But the holding the ball call is if you've had prior opportunity and you didn't get rid of it, that's holding the ball. If you didn't make an attempt. There were times where players from both sides, I'm not just talking about Goldbergs, but from Essendon as well, where they got the ball, got tackled straight away, and it was holding the ball. And I don't see a clear picture from what the holding the ball rule is, because last week, I think, yes, there were inconsistencies with the holding the ball rule, but at the same time, the holding the ball rule was also in correct nature. Like, they gave time for the players to get rid of the ball. If they didn't get rid of the ball, it was holding the ball. Whereas this week, all throughout the week, it's not just our game. The player gets the ball and is holding the ball straight away. Like, they don't even get a chance to get rid of it. It's just, you didn't make enough tempo in 2 seconds, holding the ball. So I don't understand, like, if I was a player, I don't know what we're supposed to do. And it's frustrating as a supporter watching it and saying that's never holding the ball. Like, I play football for local level myself. I've played at a decent enough level to know what holding the ball is, and that's not holding the ball at all. Any day of the week, that is not holding the ball. Not most of the calls in the AFL for holding the ball are not holding the ball. I agree with the 360 degree. It needs to be paid holding the ball, but majority of these are not holding the ball. Especially today, most of them were not holding the ball. The one in the last 2 minutes was tried to take on the tackler, couldn't get rid of it. That's holding the ball. But there was one where Jad Walter tackled in it early in the last, and it wasn't paid holding the ball. The player was running away from Jad Walter. Jad Walter tackled and wasn't holding the ball. So I don't understand. I'd like some clarity. It's still very unclear what the holding the ball rule is. But it is what it is. We move on. We got the win. I don't think we should blame umpires. Like, we had, I think it was 19-2 free kicks last week against Carlton, and we still lost. And that was just because we had poor disposal error. That was the same with Essendon. Although the free kick count was very close, it was only a two free kick count difference. They did not use the ball well. They turned it over too much. They were terrible in front of goal. They deserved to lose. And that's not being me being biased. That's, I'm sure, how it felt to Essendon supporters and neutral supporters. 14 behinds in the AFL to how many goals they had is absolutely well under the AFL average. So I'm not sure how, 11 goals, 14. You had 25 scoring shots. You kicked 14 of those were behinds. 14. We had 14 goals, 7 behinds. That's the difference. We were efficient in front of goals. The midfield battle was tight. We won it in front of goals, and that is the key difference. Take the umpires out of the equation. We had 21 scoring shots to Essendon's 25. We were efficient in front of goals. Essendon weren't, and that was the difference. I don't want to hear any Essendon supporters say that umpires were to blame, because they weren't. It went both ways. It was the use with the ball that went wrongly for Essendon, and they all that I hope is that they bounce back and beat. I think it's Fremantle next week. I think they've got Fremantle next week. I hope they beat them, because that makes it easier for us to climb up the ladder if we beat St Kilda next week. So that's all I hope. But it was a great game. I hope we can go down to Marvel next week against St Kilda and perform as we did today, where we're efficient in front of goals, we're contesting the ball in the midfield, we're pressuring from all angles of the field, from forward, midfield, and defense. We're pressuring. If we can do that to St Kilda, we're going to run away with the game next week in Marvel. So I think it's a very good opportunity for us to climb up the ladder next week. So hopefully we can win. I'll be watching it. I can't go down to Melbourne next week, and unless an opportunity arises, I won't be going down to Melbourne next week. But I will be watching the game, and I hope that we can get the job done. But anyway, this has been Nick from the Sunset. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you guys have, make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell. And if you like to support the channel, make sure you guys go down, first link in the description, and click that donate button. You can donate as little to as much as you want. All the money that goes to it will go back into this channel. Make the setup look better. Make your content look better, and hopefully give giveaways to you guys. But have a good one, guys, and I'll see you for the next video. Peace.